Hi! In this video I will show you how you make a drop-down list in Excel, and a drop-down list is what you can see here to the right. So a cell that has this arrow to the right, and when you press on it you will get a list of different items to press on, and when you press on it the cell will get the value. So in this video I'll show you how to make a drop-down list, and if you want to be an expert in Excel you go my course on ExcelBerry.com. So a drop-down list. So you give a cell or cells a list where you can pick an item you want to give the cell. So for example, in this cell over here we now want to make a drop-down list with the berries that we find in this array here. So how do you do it? So the first thing you do is that you select the cell or the cells that you want to give this drop-down list to. So I select my cell here, then I go to the data ribbon and I go to data validation. I can just press on the picture here or go to data validation here. Now I will get this box here. So as a default, all cells in Excel can have any value. And in this box here, you can change that. So here you can prevent the user from typing in whatever they want. So for example, if you want them to only be able to put in whole numbers, you do it here. If you only want them to make a date, a time, that it only should consist of 10 characters or whatever, then you can do it here. But what we want to do here is to pick the list item here. So that will make a drop-down list, and the source, the items that will be in the drop-down list is what we have here. So either you just write, let's say we want to write yes and no, we write yes, then a semicolon, and then no. And if we want to have cell references, we just stand here in the source and then select our cells, and then we press on OK. So now you will see this small arrow right to the cell, and you will be able to get the drop-down list with the values. So that's how you make a drop-down list in Excel. So some things that are good to know about the drop-down list is that I usually have a separate sheet with the items that I have in my drop-down list, because that is easier for you if you want to change the items. Then you know where to find the items that's in the drop-down list. So that's the first thing. And as a default, if I try to write anything else than the berries, let's write try, we will get an error message, it's not possible. But if you go to the data ribbon, data validation, here in the error alert, you can make it possible to write anything else. So if you press on this one here, you will be able to write anything else, but you will still have the drop-down list. Here you can have warning or information, so it's possible, but if you write anything else than the items in the drop-down list, you will get a warning box or an information box telling you, is this really what you want? So that's also good to know. And lastly, I just want to say that it is possible to make a list of a list, so a dependent drop-down list. So for example, in the first list, so you choose a continent, and then in the second list, the items should only be countries in the continent that you picked in your first choice. So that is also possible, and a link to that video is in the description. So thank you very much. So please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and like this video if you learned something, and go my course on ExcelBerry.com to learn all you need in Excel.